What's going on, guys? Winter Kills here, and welcome to a brand new and updated Orcust deck profile for the month of July. Now, I was a bit hesitant on making this build because I know the ban list could be right around the corner, but I'm not exactly sure if we're going to get it, after Battles of Legend or before Battles of a Legend. I'm hoping before Battles of Legend, or after, because that's when I'll be back from vacation. I'm currently making a bunch of videos that are going up while I'll be on vacation, as I'm sure you've heard in a couple other videos, but I haven't updated this deck in quite some time, and I've made like tons and tons of changes since the last profile. It's pretty much not even the same deck, but as far as banless hits I could see coming to this deck, I don't think we'll see Mermaid get banned. I think maybe Bardiche is looking like a better contender, and if not Bardiche, maybe Fogblade goes to 0. I don't know. But those are the only foreseeable hits I see to this deck, in the near future. But other than that, we'll get started. Also, real quick shout out to Imperium Duelist providing this beautiful playmat here, the Millennium playmat that you guys have seen on the channel probably quite a few times. Some awesome non-effect tournament-ready sleeves here, as well as some effect sleeves if you want to put them on your extra deck, or just use them at a casual event like locals or something. You can feel free to pick those up. Still some fantastic quality sleeves, and I believe they're having a buy two get one free sale on their non-effect sleeves, and they do have the white sleeves in stock. So if you want to pick some of those up, great deal going on. You can get buy two get one free, as well as that discount code to save 10% off. So yeah, without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started with the main deck. Just let me put the extra deck over there. Yeah, and starting for the main deck, we have 3 Orcust Harpoor. This hasn't changed, I don't think, since the last build. Still playing the 3 Harpoor. You gotta play the 3. This is the probably one of the better cards you want to see. You definitely don't want to run short of this card. It's a key piece in the main Orcust combo. 2 Orcust Nightmare, only playing 2 because if we played 1 as soon as we draw it, our Mermaid play would be completely shut off. 1 World Wand. Some lists aren't playing this, but I still think this is key. Sometimes when you don't have like a Harpoor play that turn, and you're able to Nightmare something else, or yeah, like you said, already got this engraved, or you've already used the Harpoor, you can use this to send this, and then bring back something out from Banish, so that's really nice to have. Yeah, and it also helps bring back Banish Link monsters too, which is nice. And then 1 Symbol Skeleton. This is the card you really don't want to draw. It's the card that you're trying to summon off the Harpoor and the classic combo. So yeah, that's it for the Orcust monsters. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Orcust monsters. Wish we could play more. Maybe Brass Bombard will come back after the ban list. Who knows? But that's it for the Orcust monsters. Now going into the Danger lineup. Try to keep it as budget as possible with the Danger lineup. Triple Jackalope. One of the best ones. Easily one of the best Dangers. 3 Mothman. This ideally would be Nessie, but again, budget option. So 3 Mothman, and then 2 Dogman. This should be Chupacabras. My Chupacabras haven't come in yet, and today's my last day to be able to record stuff before I'm gone. So these could be like, you could just run Triple Jack, Triple Nessie, Triple Snack. Don't even have to follow this exact danger list. Just play anywhere from like 8 to 10 dangers, I would say, is a good ratio. So that's it for the Danger lineup. Like I said, they could be any 9 dangers, just doesn't matter so long as they're dangers, really, at the end of the day. Next, moving on, we have the Phantom Knight Engine, 2 Boots, and 2 Cloak. I think this is a good ratio because it allows you, if you draw into some of these, you still have targets for Bardiche. So definitely an important ratio. I think maybe going like 3-2 would be kind of okay, but maybe just a bit overkill. So I don't really like drawing those that much unless I'm drawing Cloak and Boots together for the combo starter. Then I have the Neo Space package with the Dolphin. I think this engine is still really strong. I know a lot of people have dropped it because of permanence, but it's just so strong. Like, I took this deck to a tournament the other day, and this engine did not fail me whatsoever. It did really well. Just the fact that you can rip a card out of your opponent's hand when going first is just like a no-brainer to me. Maybe that's just the Mermail player in me coming out, just because of the Moulin Glacia plays and stuff. But the way I see it, if this doesn't go through, they wasted an Ash on it, and if this card just says like, oh, my opponent discards 1 card, then it's still a pretty good card, right? I heard that from somebody else the other day. Yeah, pretty strong package. Isn't necessary. There's other cards you could play in place that, sort of just get 2 monsters on board. I just like the connector package. Then we have, for the last 2 monsters, 1 Candina and 1 Corbane, because I'm playing that little pesky Trickstar engine that's so good. This grabs Light Stage grabs this, Light Stage locks down a back row. I played against Paleo with this deck at the tournament, and the Light Stage came in so clutch. Just every turn, just trying to pick off a back row. Either to chain it or lose it. So you get tons of value out of just those couple of cards. Now we'll move on to the spells. To start, we have the Triple Call by the Grave. I'm not playing any hand traps in here, but hand traps are definitely the bane of our existence. We can't stop impermanence, but we can try to stop everything else. Droll, Lockbird, Ash Blossom, Ogre, Valor, all that good stuff. Call by the Grave, very important. A little tech, Cosmic Cyclone, to make this more of a competitive, viable build. Back row sucks. Mystic Mind sucks. Just Floodgates in general suck, and this card is good against a lot of meta matchups. Against Phantom Knights, banish their Fog Blades. Against Striker, banish their multi-rolls and stuff. And then against like a deck like Salmon Great, banish all their stuff. Or rogue matchups against like True Draco and stuff. Card comes in very, very handy. Maxing out on the Terraforming to either grab Babel or the Light Stage. 1 copy of Rhoda, 1 copy of Foolish Burial, 1 copy of Orchestrated Return. The draw power there is nice, and then that's also why I'm playing 1 copy of Allure of Darkness to up the consistency a little bit as well. The Allure several times has come in so handy just to be able to draw in some more cards and banish a danger or something that you don't need. 1 Light Stage and 1 Babel for our field spells. I think right now as it stands, it's fine to still play 1 Babel. I think the 1 Late Stage is fine. I've seen builds that play multiple Late Stage. I can understand that, but I think having at least 1 is fine, and any more than that could also work as well. So that is it for the spells. Going into the traps now, of course, triple Fog Blade. Gotta max out on the Fog Blade. Like the Bardiche engine is so busted. That's why I think that's gonna go over Ibli or over Mermaid. It's just so busted. It just really is. Yeah. So triple Fog Blade. Definitely gotta play it. And then one other thing I'm playing here is double Crescendo. This is something if like the whole Fog Blade engine is no longer viable, this is probably what I'll play. I'll probably play 3 Crescendo, to be honest, just because you'll increase your chances of opening this, and like you'll be able just to freely search your field spell and also have that additional negate as well. And in some ways this is better than Crescendo because it's a counter trap, so it's just still a really strong card, and then it has the banish effect too. Then the last trap, 1 Shade Brigandine. For those Time Thief Redoer shenanigans or early turn, play starters. If your connector gets ashed or whatever, you just set this, flip it up, and then you have your combo ready to go. So long as you have no traps in your grave. One important restriction to remember. So that's it for the main deck. That is 44 cards in the main deck. I believe I've been on a 44 card kick as of late. Not sure why. Just kind of have been. Then moving on to the extra deck here, we'll start with the links. 1 Boral Sword, 1 Load. This is getting reprinted soon, so that's really great for a budget option. 1 Bardiche. This probably won't be legal anymore soon, but you gotta play it. And then we have 3 copies of Galatea. You make this twice in the combo going first, so you definitely need to play 3. 1 Longirsu. I was deciding between the Orcust and Longirsu, but this card is so handy to set up. It just really is. It's such a strong card. I don't think a lot of people give it credit for that. Send any link monster to the graveyard. It's in return 2 things. It's great. Then the full Nightmare package: 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, 1 Cerberus, double Mermaid. Honestly, this really isn't necessary. I think 1 Mermaid would be fine. This is just like a turn 3 option if you can go off again. Full combo once more. 1 Dweller. Ideally, this would be a second Dingirsu, 1 Redoer, and lastly, the 1 Dingirsu. Like I said, this just easily drop this for a second Dingirsu. I haven't picked up a second Dingirsu yet. I would definitely play a second Dingirsu. I would advise it if you plan on going to a big event. I think having the second one in the extra deck is really handy if something goes wrong with the first one. Yeah, so that is it for the extra deck and the main deck. So not too much to really talk about here with this deck. It is a pretty powerful deck. Like I said, I'm making this video on July 2nd, so I have no idea when the ban list is going to come out. And who knows if this deck will even be hit. Will they hit Bardiche? I think they should. But will it happen? That's just another story. Who knows? So that is it for this updated build of the Orcust, Danger Orcust deck profile for July. If the ban list happens while I'm on vacation, we'll see how much damage is done. I'll try to work up a build, and I'll try to make an update as soon as possible from when the ban list comes out. But I want to give you guys an up-to-date current list build because I realize I haven't updated in a while, and the last list was kind of subpar. Didn't include a lot of the great combos that are available now because I didn't really know they existed. Everybody jumping on that whole mermaid train so fast. So that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Join Discord if you haven't. Check out Imperium Duelist. Don't forget that sale is going on right now. So I'm letting you guys know. because it's a really good sale. Buy 2, get 1 free, and especially with that 10% off code, doing you guys a favor. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Winterkill signing out. We'll see you in the next one.